What's up, YouTubians? Let's talk about the Illuminati podcasters. We got a lot of them, okay? FanDuel and Prize Picks be sponsoring them, and they be Freemasons and they be Satanists, 2025, man, new series coming. Illuminati podcast. Let's start with Hoffa at the Jewish party. He always throwing up the devil horns, hook 'em horns. Okay, he got the Hebrew tattoo right there. You can pause and get into the knowledge. He always wear that Hamza hand, right? And I'm gonna show y'all, like I did before, that Hamza hand is satanic. Okay, satanic hand symbols. Okay, I didn't write that. And this let me know he was an occultist. Right? What makes the Hamza hand unique? Sigil of Lucifer. Here you go in the Hamza hand. Right? So I knew this dude was, I'm going to get into all of them. Satan's stages of grief. Okay, that Hamza hand is devil worship. Okay? And I see Mav Hoffa be wearing the Hamza hand. You know what I mean? Left hand path. Satanic. It's all there, right? I'm giving you numerous examples so you don't think I'm just putting the beef on them. Right, now we know that this is Kabbalah, right? You see them red strings, it's Kabbalah. Okay? This is Freemasonry. Now.
It's the shop. Explain. Keep playing with me. Keep playing. I'm telling you, man. Y'all know what this is. Just let me know what it is. But, I know what it is. But love to everybody. Get prepared. I'm with all the smoke. I'm with all the smoke. I'm with all the smoke. All the smoke. All the smoke. All the smoke.
I never trust the TV to get my point across. And I feel like we need our confidence, self-esteem, and that's what I got now. My confidence and my self-esteem. People might be like, this nigga conceited or whatever, but I feel like I shine. And I don't give a fuck how much white people, the media, niggas, black people, player haters, police, whoever, try to darken my shine, I'm gonna always shine through. They can lie about my words, they always gonna ring true. Right. You know what I mean? Because it's my essence. It's in my essence. And that's what's gonna always come through. And I feel like that's true about me. Like now people be like, he's blaspheming. He's saying black Jesus, that's blasphemy. Or he's acting like he's elitist. He's like the Muslims. Or he's like a 5%er. It's nothing like that. It's only to get out. I feel like our future is our confidence and self-esteem. All this rape and gangbanging and killing and 30 niggas fucking one girl, they all come from a low self-esteem and no confidence. As soon as we get our confidence, because I don't think like that. I don't think, let me fuck 30 bitches. I don't even think like I want to be in a room when other niggas is fucking a bitch now. I don't think like that no incident. I plotted every single step from this to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everything was plotted.
It's still that the next shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati is on.
That's why I put the K to it. Because I wanted, the niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, the dollars, y'all.
Right.
That's another way to keep your self-esteem low. That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me, if these motherfuckers wanted to kill you, why the fuck they gonna tell Farrakhan? Why they gonna tell the Nation of Islam? Why they gonna tell this nigga in jail about the plan? How did he know?
Right.
How did it leak to him? Who told him? Who told him? The Pope? Who? Because they like the Pope and the money. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You so thinking about the money, you not getting the motherfucking money. Get the money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who face on there. As long as with my face point, put that money out, they accept it. And they do. Believe me, I tried it. I tried to see if it was like a white thing. Everywhere I go with money, they let me in. Everywhere I go with none, they don't let you in. Trust me.
That's their game.
That's all it is. It's all about money. When you got money, you got power. If we unify and keep people, I guarantee if people keep supporting me, just buying my records, just going to my concerts, just supporting me.
They gotta fucking relax. No, that's not that scene. It's not that scene. All right, cool.
Roll camera.
3, 2, 1, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Nore's neighborhood. I go by the name of NRE.
Hola, yo soy DJ EFN.
This is Drink Champs Podcast. Radio.
Analog.
Podcast.
All of that.
And you're drinking tea.
This is actually green tea.
Green tea.
Plucked from my mother's garden.
Organic.
Very.
Let's make no noise for you teabagging.
Cheers, my brother.
Are you teabagging yourself? Is that considered teabagging yourself?
Absolutely not. And we don't talk about those things on this new podcast called Drink Champs.
We're monitored now. They said that we sold out.
Absolutely.
And now we're down with Illuminati.
That's what we're doing.
They said that we use our pinkies now when we drink out of coffee cups.
3 times on the weekend.
I got a manicure pedicure the other day.
That's very nice of you, man.
I got a massage on top of the Empire State Building.
Love your outfit.
But you got an upgraded Ayurveda.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
All right, we're like white now, so like you can say it wrong. Ayurveda.
Yeah, white is not right.
It's very true. And you teabagging
Teabag.
out of a
yes,
coffee
I do.
cup.
Yes. Maybe teabag some out.
Yeah, teabagging.
Yes.
I like the teabag, sir.
Let's make no noise.
Let's make no noise. This is not what we're about. They changed us. They have tamed us. Drink Champs Podcast has sold out.
Pizza.
And join the Illuminati.
Nore. Nore. Wake up, Nore.
Nore, they're making no noise. Nore. Hello, wake up. Hello.
This is my time, and trust me, if I could have took those other deals, I'd have been pulling up here. I'd have been pulling up here. And
No, hold on.
It's spaceships.
You pull up in a Maybach.
No, but I'm talking about I'd have pulled up in 4 of them.
This whole Illuminati, right? When you look at battle rap now, right? The is now doing the Illuminati.
Yeah,
now,
Meth
right?
brought me
battle
in.
rap.
On the Illuminati. Oh yeah, Meth brought me in. Math
bro.
Meth brought me in.
That's the word.
Yeah,
now,
Meth
right?
brought me
battle
in.
rap.
on the Illuminati. Oh yeah, Meth brought me in. Math
bro.
Meth brought me in.
That's the word.
Yeah,
now,
Meth
right?
brought me
battle
in.
rap.
on the Illuminati. Oh yeah, Meth brought me in. Math
bro.
Meth brought me in.
So right now, right? They got with the handshakes. They doing this battle rap.
Right.
So it made me look at like this
Yeah.
Because of course, does it exist? Maybe it's something like that. But at the end of the day,
because I don't believe none of it now.
I don't
That's
now
not-
neither.
no.
The further I got, I don't believe it none now neither. But
Right.
I did believe it at one point. I did, I was approached. I was where a person asked me, yo, such and such. And I was just like, nah, like,
such and such. Like, who
like,
you
yo,
mean,
because at the end of the day, you probably make it to where you make it on your own.
Right.
But a lot of people will offer you something to sustain that.
On the way.
And at that moment, this was. I don't know if it was that person or if this was a whole entity that came with it. But I was offered something and I just wasn't with it. But when they said, "Good luck, young man, you're on your own," and I never went platinum since.
Wait, so what did they offer you?
They were just like, you walk this way or you come this way, and
That's weird.
Did they ask about like sacrifices or something?
Nah, I didn't go that far. Like I was just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go this way, and that was their exact words.
What impact did they sell you on? Did they say, hey, we could do such and such and such?
Nah, they didn't. It wasn't like that. I wasn't really allowed. If that was the case, it really wasn't allowed. Or maybe I was bugging. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing about it was, I did never go platinum again. I did never go platinum again.
So it's a conspiracy somehow.
So I kind of thought that. But when I came back, and maybe it was me, because I figured out another way to do it. Maybe
Right.
I run its course. Like it doesn't matter how dope you are. The audience gets tired of you after a while.
Right.
Now you could blame it on, I wasn't this guy, or I wasn't with this guy, or you could say, yo, the audience gets tired of you.
Yeah.
Things
So
change, yeah.
at that time when I was being offered something just once, I thought that. I really thought that this was what that moment was. This was Illuminati, and I turned it down. And the fact is, I did. And nothing, like I was still successful. I just wasn't successful as I was prior to that moment. So I always thought that, you know what I mean? Now, could I have been bugging? Of course. Could I have been correct? Of course. I actually don't know. But I can tell you like this time I've made it all 1,000,000% without that being approached. Now,
Right.
is that because I'm not as powerful as I was back then? I don't know. Was I bugging back then? I don't really know. I just know that I'm safe. I don't deal with none of that. the worship shit that is.
But I just wanted to kind of clarify.
But it was weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird for me at that point in my life. It was weird. Yeah.
So I wanted to just see if it's unfairly put on like a lot of the industry artists.
Yes, it's unfairly put.
Because
the thing
at
about
one point,
it is
everybody's Illuminati. It's like
Everybody's successful.
Successful. Yeah, successful.
Was Illuminati.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
And that's kind of corny because the thing about it is this. First off, when you really research Illuminati, that is Rockefeller, not Jay-Z Rockefeller. This is Rockefeller. These are people.
These are the 1% of the world.
These are a lot of people who probably won't even meet with black people.
Feel me?
Right.
You understand? So if there was an Illuminati, it should be a black version of Illuminati.
Yeah.
Now that
I think
version,
that's cool.
I kind of down with that version.
I like that.
If that version does exist,
I like that.
if that version does exist, I would be down.
Community leaders gathered this evening to talk about public policy goals, specifically in Springfield's black community. The Beta Sigma Boule fraternity hosted a fireside chat with Suffolk County District Attorney Rachel Rollins. Beta Sigma Boule is the oldest Greek letter organization for professional men of color. Tonight's event encouraged community members to have a conversation with the DA.
The topics of social justice, criminal justice reform, opioid crisis, public health, those are issues that affect everyone, but especially impact the black community.
And Gregory Vincent, who leads Beta Sigma Boule International, was also in attendance.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace. So, Nore actually got on through Tragedy Gaddafi. All right, now Tragedy Gaddafi is from Queensbridge, if you didn't know. All right, now, some people don't know this, but Tragedy, Capone, and Ghostface Killer are actually all related. All right, but they won't tell you this, but this clip will. Now, out of all of them, all right, Tragedy was actually the first one to enter the industry. All right, he came in through Marley Marl, and he was able to get his cousin Capone a deal, but Nore was actually left out. Now, in my personal opinion, I truly believe that that's where the beef actually started between Nore and Tragedy Gaddafi. All right, I believe that, Nore kind of felt like Tragedy wanted to leave him behind because he wasn't from Queensbridge. Believe it or not, those politics did actually exist, all right, in Queens. Now, Tragedy would actually show favoritism and get Capone a deal. But Nore will tell you that the labels didn't want him or wasn't interested in him, when actually Tragedy was basically blacklisting him from getting a deal. All right. Now, with Capone actually fighting to work with Nore, that gave him the leg room to get the deal with Penalty Records and release his first solo album. Now, if you don't think Nore took the oath at the beginning of his career, all right, you are highly mistaken. All right, I just want y'all to look at this album cover here and pay attention to the way that Nore's hands are being held here. All right, not to mention that he's the reason why Pharrell is even famous today. All right, with the song Super Thug. Y'all know the story. Pharrell went up to approach him and like, yo, I'm going to be the next best thing. Nore was like, let me hear it. And next thing you know, they created a classic. All right. Now, this album went platinum. All right. This first album that Nore put out, it went platinum. All right. Ironically, though, when the second album was done, Melvin Flint, the Hustler, his father died. All right, so Nore know all about sacrifices, and we're going to talk about the sacrifices he made to get where he is. Don't think Nore's a little dog in the industry, because he's not. He's up there with the top elite. A lot of people know who Nore is, and he's tied in. And we're going to talk about who he's tied in with. Now, to be quite honest with y'all, I'm going to tell y'all some real spill. I know we heard stories by Yash Karaj saying, the $20 million club and all of this stuff, but your album just doesn't go platinum for no reason, especially in that time. Okay? Now, I'm not taking away any credit from Nore and saying that the album was trash, his first album, but in all reality, okay, for you to shoot to superstardom while Capone is in jail and you are actually holding it down and can hold down a solo career, it just shows that some type of practices was done for him to level up that quickly. All right, literally in a 1 year span, he leveled up. All right, that album came out in 1997. All right, now Nore's rap career wasn't taking off as it was supposed to. All right, but somehow, like I said, he still kept coming out with hit records. You know what I'm saying? He had hit records like Nothing, Grimy, and he was also the first artist to introduce reggaeton. All right, now with a lot of new people at Def Jam, all right, at the time, like L.A. Reid and all of these other people, they didn't know actually what to do with Nore. All right, so they dropped him. He got dropped from Def Jam. All right, and he and Capone reunited again for another album. And they went on to sign with E1. But that album didn't do too good. All right. Now, at this time, all right, he was on a rampage. And this is when he started dissing Nas and Prodigy after Prodigy wrote in his book that Nore had shot Ty Nitty by accident. All right. He then went on to sign with Cash Money and was dropped. Then he signed to Flip Mode with Busta Rhymes, but nothing happened. So all his doors was closing as far as when it came to hip hop. Nore didn't really have an identity at that time. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't understand him. Okay, he was just some dude that rapped from Queens, and nobody really took his rap career seriously. All right? But around this time is when people like Joe Budden was actually dominating on YouTube. I would say around like 2009, 2010, right? After realizing that rap wouldn't work for him, he started the Drink Champs podcast from his apartment. All right, now, a lot of people will deny this, but he got that idea from Combat Jack. All right, Combat Jack was one of the first people to actually go and start up a podcast, what we know today as podcast. All right, now rest in peace to Combat Jack. He was very tied in with a lot of people, but he was actually the first person to start the whole concept of podcasting. All right, now at the beginning, the podcast was cool. All right, when it first started, but then y'all gotta pay attention to this part. It took a bigger turn. All right, when DJ EFN got involved. Now, for those that don't know, okay, EFN is a Freemason. Okay, he's a Freemason, and he's also a Cuban from Miami. Now, I won't go into details about what I mean by that, but if you know, you know. All right, now I'm gonna show y'all this clip from our old video where I broke this whole thing down.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Fresh.
Yeah, I believe in the Illuminati. I don't believe in the way they describe it. I don't believe that there's actually Illuminati in hip hop. Now, with that being said, does Illuminati exist? It goes back to the Egyptian pyramids. Now, is the Masons claiming that? Some do, some don't. The way they describe it in hip hop, no. But now, with that being said, there is a certain level that you get at that you can't go no further unless you're aware of certain things. And I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level that you get to. That there's a door that you have to walk through. And it's on you to walk through that door. And once you walk through that door, there's no coming back. Now, I didn't walk through the door. So I can't really pinpoint it for you. I can't say it. But I got to that level. I ain't telling you I was approached to join the Illuminati. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I got to a level where there was big boys that was saying, here's another step.
This is his homeboy, his DJ that he been with for the past 15 years. EFN or whatever his name is. Look at the shirt he got on right here. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is evil, man. And they don't care. They only give a damn about $1. Now, when you see this podcast, right? And you see these different podcasts and they get all of these astronomical payouts, all right? You got to remember something. They're not, this is the new record deals these days, okay? They're getting well over hundreds of millions of dollars for these podcasts to sit there and promote alcohol and talk about absolutely nothing or old stories from hip hop, right? And you think to yourself, why would somebody pay them 300 million or 200 million, all right, to sit there and tell old stories, right? But this is the new record deals. Podcasting is basically the new record deals. Now, if you didn't know, we're going to talk about sacrifices. If you didn't know, Nore's nephew, twin, all right, who was actually paralyzed from a failed sacrifice prior, was killed in a car crash, okay? Now, lo and behold, okay, after his nephew, twin, dies, okay, he gets a big payout with Revolt. Okay, they was going towards CBS and all of these different places, but Revolt picked them up.
Yo, twin, you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Yo, I'm grateful for, man. I got shot last November. And this November, I'm here alive with my family, so I'm grateful for that, because I could have been dead. This time last year, I was shot in my spine. Now I'm in a wheelchair, but look, I'm living life. I'm still winning, you hear? Still moving forward. You know, showing people you can still live life no matter what happens. It's just obstacles you gotta live through, you hear? It's a challenge, so it makes it even more interesting now, because now it's all about mind games. And I got that. But I'm grateful for being here in Los Angeles, my family. I'm grateful for the Ciroc dinner. Shout out.
All right, now the same thing, ironically, the same exact thing happened with Gilly and Wallow with the Barstool deal. All right, they signed that contract. Next thing you know, Gilly's son dies. Okay. Joe Budden is another one, all right? With his friend Uncle Mike, all right? Now, you got to understand something. Nore has a lot of ties with these people at the top. Leo Cohen, Diddy, Jay-Z, and also Nas. So he knows all about these practices. You get what I'm saying? He knows all about it. And mind you, you got to understand, podcasting is big business, but you don't make no money unless sponsorship or corporations get involved. And the way, like I tell y'all all the time, the way that these people have to trust you is by doing certain things and participating in certain practices. There's no way you're just going to get 100 million, 200 million, 300 million for a podcast. Everybody that you see with these astronomical numbers on their show, even down to Joe Rogan, have all participated in some type of ritualistic practices. You get what I'm saying? Because these corporations at the top, they know what people want to see. All right? So what they do is they sign them a check, but then they tell them, hey, listen, in order for us to trust you, you got to do this, that, and the third. And for the most part, you know, these old rappers, they want another life. They want another lifeline. So they're going to do it. They're going to do it. You get what I'm saying? And it's sad, but this is the truth and reality of how all of this stuff works. Podcasting is no different than record deals. It's the same thing. You're building a brand. And when you're building a brand, they have to be able to trust you within that circle. All right? So when people say, yo, why do these people got to make sacrifices to be famous and rich? It's not per se them. It's these corporations at the top. Okay, because the higher up you go on that ladder, all right, there's people at the top of that ladder that are wicked and evil. All right, and they need to be able to trust you. You don't sit in these important rooms with these important people and everything is just cool. Y'all just talking about business. No, it's some funny stuff that go on behind the scenes. All right, so I just want to let y'all know, man.
What do you think is, you mentioned this in the interview, what do you think is hip-hop's obsession with the Illuminati?
I think hip hop obsession with Illuminati is because we don't really know if it's real or not. Like we don't like there's things that make you be like and then there's things that make you say I don't know. But that's like the devil. Like it's actually like the devil. Like do you really know if the devil like every time you do something stupid you be like that's the devil, all right? But every time you do something good, a lot of people might praise God. They may be like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody really knows the answers. Like, as much as religious as you can be, or as religious as you can be, religious as you can be, religious as I can be, if this table right here doesn't believe in God, you can't convince it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what the Illuminati is. The whole thing is, it exists to a certain extent, but we don't know if it's real. So that obsession will never stop because there's a person who can tell you, God saved me and God came down and touched me, but he's the only one who saw it. You feel me?
Who did the line Illuminati got my mind?
That's Prodigy. That's Prodigy. Big up Prodigy, yes. Okay. Yes. I came out of jail reading The Pale Horse and I read all that. And listen, I know Illuminati exists. Does it exist in hip hop? Probably not, but it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that some of our people are connected. It wouldn't be, like, it just wouldn't be, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say it, but, so I think that's what the whole obsession with Illuminati is that it can exist. And then it could also not be, like, you know what I mean? Like, as much as we all love God, we don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know if there's a God. You don't really know if there's a devil. And so that's the power of religion, is the faith. You know what I'm saying? That's the actual power, is you have to believe that. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe there's Illuminati, I'm pretty sure, I mean in hip hop, because Illuminati exists, period. But in hip hop, we've yet to see.
So outside of it, you feel it exists?
Outside of hip hop, of course, there is an Illuminati, but now these are supposed to be old, rich, white guys, that, they was the investors of the pyramids, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was the dudes who paid Albuquerque and these guys, you know what I'm saying, to build the jump walls. But does it exist in hip hop? Would they even let people like us in there? Or is there a hip hop Illuminati? We don't know. And I'm just as curious as you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm down with the Illuminati, and then sometimes I'm like, them niggas ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man, but it's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you could walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that though. I went straight.
What do you mean?
Listen. When you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's 3 different doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Okay. Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that. Okay. When you went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
It's just you were offered some gay shit?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight. and I haven't been platinum since.
Fucking with, because these niggas ain't gonna lead you in a good direction. They gonna make you a hater by watching their content because they're haters. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yo, Hoffa, on another note, right? I wanted to ask you, I saw a picture with you, I guess you was like becoming a Mason? Or something like that?
Right. You saw a picture.
Yeah, just like a picture is like, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but niggas try to act like, yo, Mav, yeah, Illuminati, all of this shit. But of course, if you have an understanding of what a Mason is, you know what I'm saying, you do your knowledge and things like that, of course. But what's your thoughts when you saw that picture come out and everybody goes and have their...
My thoughts was, one of my brothers got overzealous.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to, and for those of you that know, I wanted to belong to a group of brothers that showed the same principles and morals that I had.
Okay.
The same principles and morals that I've always run into problems with people with. You dig what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'll be complaining about loyalty because I'm expecting loyalty from people who didn't have a foundation of that.
Gotcha.
So, any decisions that I made was based on belonging to a group of people who think like me.
Gotcha. For those who don't understand and might have a misconception of that, what is a Mason? You know what I'm saying?
My perception of it, is someone who belongs to a group of people who are willing to help each other and stand for something.
Okay.
If you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you stand for something, then I could stand with you.
Gotcha.
So it's basically, and I'm not gonna get too deep into the situation, but it's basically a group of brothers that look out for each other.
Gotcha.
And if you're smart, you would want that on your side. If you're not, then you would look at it and be like, oh, I think they doing this. I think they doing that. I think they doing this. But you don't know what's going on until you're on the inside of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Is this something that you feel like has definitely been a positive thing for your maturation and growth?
I'm only gonna move in the direction of positivity. Otherwise, it's a theory. And if anything happens to me after I bring up this subject, you know what it is. There's a theory that a lot of rappers, they get signed, especially nowadays. These labels, they crunch the numbers. They figure out what works, what brings them money, what doesn't. Rappers getting locked up and rappers dying on two of the biggest promotions as far as money makers for labels. Now, I've spoken to a lot of independent artists. Shout out to Source Walker. One of the things that he told me when I said, Jay been trying to sign me. I'm like, yo, why wouldn't you sign? He said, because I don't want a label playing with my life.
Facts.
That's real.
That means playing with, because I'm going to expose, that means playing with your butt. You know what I mean? No, listen, I'll be honest, look, because I've been doing music. No, because I feel like we gotta put it out there. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of listen. You edit it out. Listen, you edit it out. No, listen, because I feel like
that's not what he meant, by the way. But go ahead.
No, listen.
Not what he meant,
I'm not saying what he meant. I'm just saying in general because I feel like a lot of people, like, I had like 2 record deals, right? And
they wanted your butt?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
He said, yo.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, what happened?
You was fucking with G-Unit.
Look, he ain't smoked nothing, bro. Hold on.
You ain't Blink.
Jesus, okay. Sit back.
Like,
Yo, who with you and then wanted your butt, bro?
Listen, hold on. Look.
What's his name? What's his name?
So look, let me be clear, right? Nah, because it's not even funny. I'm keeping it real, right? It's not even funny. Now, I'm not a homosexual. I never did no homosexual shit. Nobody never played with my butt. But what happens is
There should be no butt after that last point. You period that, and then you move on to the next sentence.
Nobody never did yet.
That's it. I mean, but listen, what I'm saying is, you know, they proposition you. They do things indirectly. Like they might send a stylist at you. Right? Listen, they might send a stylist at you.
Wear this.
And the stylist is being all extra tight. Listen, homie, we ain't doing that. Or they might invite you to a party and there's no bitches there. It's a sausage party. Wait, hold on, I'm out. You saying, you know what I mean? So a lot of guys, artists that get into this game, they want to get deals. They get in, they got talent, they got good intentions, and then
have you been to these parties personally? Have you seen them?
You can't get.
That's a Doggy Diamonds question. Shout out Doggy Diamonds.
Right.
Shout out Doggy Diamonds.
You can't make it to the real party because somewhere if you're not a homosexual, they got a filtering out process.
Yeah.
So they'll send a stylist. They'll have you out and about because they trying to drug you. So you be in a studio session late at night and they'll see if you a meatball. Yo, bro, here hit this blunt. You ain't see the blunt get rolled, or yo, bro, take this drink right here. And you like, hold on, bro, listen, homie, I ain't with that. And some dudes that get drunk, like I've been in studios with artists, famous artists, and I seen niggas take a bottle that wasn't theirs and they in the studio all woozy. I'm out. I don't know what happened to that person after, but that shit didn't, you know, it's like a nigga trying to get a chick drunk because he want to pop. Right? So.
Wait a minute. You even help a nigga? You left
Wait a minute. Bro, listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen,
he left that nigga there with Zach.
Yeah, because
are you saying
go ahead.
Somebody at G Unit tried to get you, bro?
See, look, you trying to sensationalize it. What I'm saying is
I'm trying to figure it out.
What I just told you. When you in this business, right, and you got talent, they want you because you got influence. The devil's job is to get as many souls as possible. So if you got the potential to be influential, they want you. Not because you're talent, because they could use you as a tool to push their agenda. Now, in order for them to fully put you in position, they have to make sure that you're willing to get in position. And that position is taking dick in the ass, bro. So once you
see, the thing about it today is that you don't the gatekeepers that used to be there when my people were coming up. They're not. They're not because let me tell you, between the internet, I see more people make more money on YouTube. What you think about this, man?
The gate hiding what you think, B.
Feeve is very goes deep into subjects, and I like his point of view. Sit in the seat, Feeve. Get the rev on. What you think, Feeve? Right there, man. Hold on.
Well, you're not mic'd up, so you gotta talk.
You gotta talk up. I got it. You're talking about gay sex parties and the industry wanting your butt.
I don't know. I think. Now I've always look. Let me say my stance on it.
Said the same thing that they went to a mansion party and then it was niggas running around in there.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying it don't exist.
I'm gonna say this. No matter what category of business you're in,
still the same thing.
Exactly. You're gonna find rich people who are playing for the other side.
French people.
Period.
French
I'm not
people.
saying that.
French.
But this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying like it's just a hip hop thing or whatever. You're gonna find that. Now, whether it makes you uncomfortable, whether it makes you feel like they trying to get you, that's a different thing in itself.
I'm different than y'all.
Yeah, now first of all, listen. No, this is a fact. I'm telling you for a fact. No, I'm saying, listen, first of all, no. They got rituals to see. You got the right ones.
I don't know about rituals.
I never sold myself.
See,
I never did no gay shit. So I don't feel uncomfortable saying about it. What I told you, the devil's job is to take as many souls as possible. The music industry is satanic. When I say it's still the same gatekeepers, what I mean by that, it's a company called Vivendi. Period. Vivendi. Y'all can Google that. Vivendi owns Viacom. It's umbrella companies. This motherfuckers, this shit don't change, right? That's one. Two, with the music business, once they see you got potential to be influential over the masses, like we said earlier, you said a fan look at you and be like, yo, you motivate me. You motivate me. I motivate people that fuck with my music. So you're like, yeah, we want him, we want Mav, we want him, we want Smart, right? So now they want you to push this evil shit. Now you thinking like, alright, fuck it, it's lit. I'm trying to get on. They throw money at you because you know we be real niggas. So from the rip, you be like, this is cool. Then you start seeing the funny shit.
Yeah.
And then you see other niggas, not saying you, let's just say it's another nigga, another rapper, right? So I'm a rapper, not you, it's another rapper, and you think this nigga's official. So we come in together, we like, yo, this shit, you start seeing this nigga get less and less official. Now he doing the photo shoot. Now the stylist is playing with his balls on the photo shoot. You're gonna size like this. And you're like, hold up. All right, my nigga, I ain't with that, bro. You heard? So now once they see, it's like hazing. In order for you to get to the next level.
Did you see a stylist play with somebody's
Yes, the fuck I did.
ball?
Yes, the fuck I did.
Okay.
Yes, the fuck I did.
So there's two.
Yes, I did, bro.
There's two parts to it.
Are you willing to say?
There's two parts to it.
Is it snitching?
Wait, hold on. That was one of the parts right there, son.
That was snitching.
Yo,
man.
man.
You told niggas.
Wait, time out. Okay.
See, look, now,
so
man.
one.
I felt what he said about like, why would I sell a deal? I sold crack, I sold drugs. I had houses, listen, hold on. I had houses on Rikers Island.
Right.
1 million, 5 up, but this is my shit. I had cribs. Up north, I was good. Like, I was that nigga.
That don't translate to earth.
Listen. I control shit. You heard?
That don't translate.
Listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen what I'm saying, bro. Because you saying you been in the penitentiary, you understand that.
No, I said I never pled guilty. I said they held me until I beat charges.
So you may not understand this. So what I'm saying is I know how to beat blood out of rock. Right? So a nigga can't tell me he gonna give me $100 million to play with my butt. Cause I'm gonna go, 1, I'm not a homosexual. 2, I'm never selling my soul. 3, I don't care if it's $100 billion.
That's
I'm gonna get
you
on my
personal.
Right, listen.
I'm gonna get it on my own.
Let me get to the point, bro.
Right.
So I'm gonna get it on my own. A lot of these artists don't be real niggas. That shit you see on the record or whatever they making, they not really solid. They not thorough. They never sold no drugs. They got mommy and daddy in home. They never even been through shit. So when they get proposition and they see a car, they go, they don't know, don't drink after a nigga. They don't know a nigga going.
They never
and
been
then
in
what
the street.
happened?
They don't know the rules
Now look,
that
I'm
apply.
gonna tell you look, I'm gonna tell you a story because I ain't really trying to put niggas out there, right? But a nigga in the studio, we from the hood. I used to stick niggas up, bro. Babyface, I used to book niggas. So I'm always on point, bro.
Facts.
I'm on point right now, my nigga.
Facts.
Always on my square. But a nigga that's a square, he don't know. So he don't know watch your drink. He don't know. So now he drink behind a nigga. He get drugged. They rape this nigga. They rape this nigga, videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting fucked by like 3 niggas. He ain't never been through no shit like that. So he like, man, what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna sign. And you gonna give me money? So rather than get that story put out, he gonna sign that bad contract, which is the 360 deal. He gonna take that advance, which is recuperable anyway. So they gonna give him the money just to take back and own the rights to his shit.
I'm sitting here with 5 niggas that got the same look like I killed 9 niggas.
Yo, I give you 5 stacks.
I'm over here with 5 niggas right here. Everyone niggas is like this.
Stacks. Tell me who that
The game
was,
is
bro.
ugly, bro. But listen what I said. Hold on. Listen. The game is, listen, bro.
Who was it?
Listen,
the game.
Don't ask them questions. We don't want to know.
Listen, the game. The point is this.
I do want to, so I can go, you.
Yo, Mav is agreeing.
You, nigga.
That's why. See,
You did that?
But we not. It's funny, but it's not funny because there's a kid right now that's watching this that I'm trying to tell a story.
That he got a video with his ass
you
out.
gotta be careful.
No, he could. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful.
So he could avoid this shark infested waters.
Or he could do.
Aside from that, because it ain't just no industry shit.
Right.
We know there's predators walking the fucking streets.
It's different, man.
And as a kid, I ran into a couple of predators, and I figured out who they was. And in my mind, I was like, okay, let's set these niggas up and rob them.
Right, but hold on. See, my thing is, like I said, when I said...
But they were there.
When I
and
said
they didn't have to do nothing with no music deal, no nothing.
There's no gatekeepers, that's not what I meant. I meant traditionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, remember you used to have a single that was popping before they would put out? Right. That was when the gatekeepers was there.
Right.
Remember that you had to actually tour on your album, and it was one album about a year and all of that? That's when the gatekeepers was there. That's when they had to monetize every bit of who you was as a person. Right? Then I think of Chance the Rapper.
No, he's
now,
signed.
I'm gonna tell you about Chance. Chance is the only nigga that made $1 million with no record deal. That nigga sold 1 million tapes on his own.
Cap, he industry
He's not
plant.
the only one.
He's not the only one.
He industry
They are
plant. How you
admitting-
independent?
no.
You got Beyonce on a fucking record.
Because
how you? Come on, bro.
First
He's an
of all-
industry plant. That nigga.
No.
His father was no
See,
Obama.
that's what your thought process
Bro,
is.
no.
That's
See,
not
look,
what
watch
the
this.
facts.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not what the facts are.
What you mean
Know
the
what I'm
facts?
saying?
So his
facts
father,
are
his father know Obama.
yeah, and that's a
For
hindrance.
Chicago.
That's a
Bro,
bad thing.
Chicago.
Bro,
Is that a
See,
bad thing?
Is that a bad?
you gotta connect the dots. All right, listen.
That's
right.
a bad thing.
That's
that
another
the nigga knows
conversation,
some
man.
people, though?
Nah, man. It's like these niggas be, and that's another too. And let me tell you something. The gatekeepers now. First of all, I'm gonna go back to the French motherfuckers with Vivendi, right? And then now the gatekeeping is not analog. The gatekeeping is digital, right? That's one. Then number two.
Spotify not trying to fuck nobody and play with their balls.
Then now two.
They just fucking everybody.
That right.
That's it. Everybody getting it.
You don't even meet Spotify. You put your shit up.
You do,
if it
no,
go,
you
it
do,
go.
you do
You
meet,
get your
no,
No, there's meetings.
You
There's
do meet Spotify because you got algorithms and shit like that. They like first of all, even with Instagram, nobody gives a fuck about the pennies we make. Okay, so when you a brother like me, Math Now, and his brother right here, we basically utilizing direct to consumer, right? But it's a cap to that. It's a limit to that, right? So these social media platforms, they limit your ads, how many people view your shit or whatever. It's all controlled.
Correct.
Right? And then they got people now in the industry, they make it seem like they independent, but they really not. They got media companies, publishers, they got mad shit behind them because now that's like the cool thing. I'm independent, fucking record label.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Because
So,
it sounds more
not-
of like a dream story.
organic, yeah.
What, the
to the
independent
public.
thing?
Chance of the industry
However,
plant.
it's like it's
not
like
independent at all.
It's
No,
like,
no. When I say
His second mixtape was on Apple exclusively.
jackpot, you know what? Now, hold on. Now you got to think about that. His second mixtape.
Did he
his
do
second,
that
no,
as an independent
It-
artist?
Right. No, it's not. No, stop.
Thank you.
What was the imprint on that album? Where it
What
sold
was
that?
the imprint?
Nobody,
It was
what
a free
you talking about? That don't,
Correct. Say it again.
It was a deal with Apple.
Wait,
got it
no.
advanced.
Wait. Say that last part again. It was a free mixtape.
wow.
Now let me tell you what Chance did with that. He didn't make no money off the mixtape.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He didn't make
Yes,
no money.
he did.
No, when I say he didn't make no money,
did the same
I don't.
thing.
No. When I say he didn't make no money off the mixtape, I mean to say that all of the tour money, the Coliseums that he sold out,
What?
that's where the bread came from. The money didn't come from the deal of giving
can't
away a
make-
free
Apple
album.
gave him a deal to put the album on their streaming service. The same way Samsung did for Jay-Z.
Right, no.
They gave him 20 mil,
They
Jay-Z
gave
20 mil.
Gave 20 mil.
They probably
right.
gave Chance.
But now,
$5
the
mil.
same thing
$5
with
mil.
Jay-Z.
But exclusively.
Wait, no, that's not an imprint.
But understand.
Jay-Z shit.
But hold on, wait.
It's a deal.
I need y'all to understand something
That's
that's
not
very
what
important
independent
about
means.
both those deals. They were exclusively on one platform. That
For a
means
short
that
time.
his fan base,
had to go
his
there.
fan base had
Had
to
to
go. We want the album.
We want that album.
We want the album. We want the album.
Independent.
And rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle because I got that album.
At the end of the day, when you expose it, it goes back to what I was saying about once you influence you, then you're an asset to them, right? So once you understand your value position, right? Like you could be an independent guy, putting work in, and get to a point where you're good enough for them to purchase your soul, right? And when you see, there's no artist, let me be clear, there's no artist in this industry that's doing major numbers with these platforms that haven't sold their soul. And when you know what you're looking at and you know how to decipher shit, you will see it. And the people like the brother right here who has this merch and is doing it out the trunk and direct to consumer, you will never get to that $20 million club without going through certain doors.
So
bro.
now I gotta ask this question.
So E40 didn't do it.
Hold on. Now I gotta ask this question. Do you guys believe that the rappers that are at the top sold their soul?
Yes.
Nope.
Somehow.
Yes. Every single one.
I know.
No. I want to go around the
All right,
room
cool. Go ahead.
and
Yeah.
find out how everybody feels about this.
I know Bus. He ain't never sell his soul.
Okay.
I know Quali and Most. They ain't never sell their soul.
Right.
I know my phone book is me. I know a bunch of people
Did you hear the question he asked?
that ain't never
Yeah.
sell.
But it's what I'm saying. The
answer the
rappers
question
at the
again.
top.
That represent the top.
They're at a ceiling too.
That's not.
There's always a ceiling.
Busta Rhymes is a great rapper.
There's always.
He's not
Listen,
Drake.
in music, there
He's
is.
not Little Baby.
Whoa.
He's not who?
Little baby.
Whoa. He was
Wait,
at the
time
top
out.
when he first came out. First of all, I don't think any rapper in this digital era.
Are you talking about these kids today? Yeah, you can make. Let me tell you.
What?
If you make 5.
I want to go around the room and find out if y'all feel like they had to sell their souls to get to where they at.
Go ahead.
Jay-Z.
So.
I feel like, yo, remember that thing they said they had to give up somebody very close to them? That you got to sacrifice somebody?
That's my next shit.
Look at everybody. Look, Jay-Z, his nephew,
Yep.
Eminem, his uncle.
Yep. Proof.
Eminem.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
They made the video. He
Crack.
made the video.
Pun.
It's a death next.
That's what they say. I'm just going off
Thank
what you talk about these conversations, and you hear this shit.
But hold on. Hold on. Jay-Z, you guys feel like he sold his soul?
Nope.
Yes, he did.
I don't, you know what?
Hold on. I'm asking.
But I don't really think about these type of things. Like, it's like, yo, if it is, it is. If it's not,
All right. Me personally, I don't believe none of that shit.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't know. I don't pay too much mind. Yeah.
People die.
Listen, no.
Because they can say the same thing about my two cousins. Yo, you leveled up after your two cousins died. But it wasn't like I sacrificed them. I'd rather have them still here.
But this is what I'm saying. That metamorphosis that you went through due to the response of their death.
Yeah.
People will look at like, oh no, that was it.
Yeah.
He did this, he did that.
100%.
But
no,
I've never taken a loss
No.
in my life that didn't make me more focused.
No, but see, this is
realistically.
Yeah, but this is where we this is where we
Can
missing,
some people
right?
just have good fortune?
No,
I would say good
I don't think so
fortune,
because
but good decisions or a keen focus.
Or a keen focus.
A keen focus. But when you see this, right? Let's be clear. When you see this, 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 when you see the checkerboards on the floor, when you see the skull and bones, when you see the signs and symbolism, when you slow down the music, Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled, it's a scene with checkerboards. These are all occult, Satanist, symbolic symbols. So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna tell you why and me personally, I've been in music for a minute, had deals and all that, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But what I know, for me, I study so I know when I see it, so I know what to avoid. Because nigga could be trying to sacrifice your ass and you're not studying. God told us to read and be knowledgeable. So when I see Jay-Z go, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? You're not no gang member. You got checkerboard floors in your shit. You got skull and bones. What does this mean? Because it's not just there. You look at Cardi B's album cover, it's checkerboard. You look at Dream Doll, now she's the checkerboard too. Like, I'm not, y'all niggas, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers sell their soul, they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning, you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda. So
you heard of this shit before, right?
I heard of MK Ultra, but I don't pay that shit too much mind.
So the checker. So what I'm saying is, not saying that we care about it because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It's just that this is what I look for. When I see a success, I'm looking for anything
to say that they didn't do it on their own.
Detain it. Not to say
that's not a good way to look at things.
That's not a good way to look at it.
It's a great way to look at it.
That's not a good way to look at it.
It's not.
If
bro.
I ever make it, just look and say, that's my man, he did well. Please don't be looking for the devil behind me.
Nah.
You know why? Because if you look for the devil behind me,
you gonna find
this nigga.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
You gonna find
No, you won't.
Anytime
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Anytime.
No, you won't.
Yo, let me tell you something.
They call
Niggas think.
Because he do this all the time. What does this mean?
Hold on.
No.
Niggas think that
they said he was in the Illuminati.
Niggas think Method Man brought me to the meeting.
For real.
The cow.
And I'm next level now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't do that with your hands on.
You do that though.
Don't